Did you guys know that having a strong, visually appealing physique boosts your confidence by about 80%? The key to achieving a visually appealing physique is consistency, patience, and a well-balanced workout routine that targets all muscle groups at least twice a week. Remember, it's not just about getting big, it's about getting balanced. And don't forget to fuel your body with the right foods to support muscle growth. Bro, what is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Guys, the setup is a little different, as you guys can see. Today, I'm going to be introducing you guys a new series, Building the Ultimate Aesthetic Physique. Throughout the years, I have achieved building the ultimate aesthetic physique through certain viral videos of people saying I look very aesthetic. If you want to build a Superman physique, a superhuman, superhero physique, I'm going to be taking you guys through my exact training split with my exact workout routines, episode by episode, throughout the next couple of weeks. Today's episode, episode 1, we'll be going through a push day workout. My exact push day workout that I have done for several years that helped me to build a upper chest, nice round delts, and a nice tricep. So with my push workout routine, I split my routine up in 3 categories, right? Chest, shoulders, and triceps. We have about a total of 7 workouts for my push day workouts. 3 being a chest workout, 2 being a shoulder workout, and 2 tricep workouts. So before I start any workout, I like to warm up for about 15 to 20 minutes. So when it comes to a push day, I actually start off warming up with my lats. I like to do a straight arm lat pull down to really just activate my lower and upper back, to get the joints moving, to get the shoulders rotated, to really just get some blood flow in my upper body. Moving forward, I like to do some external rotations, whether that's with a dumbbell, a cable, or a elastic band. This will help with loosening up my shoulders and gaining some blood flow in the shoulders so we won't have stiff shoulders and stiff joints. After being warmed up, after getting the shoulder joints warmed up, I like to go into a pre-exhaustion workout, which is a cable fly movement. Typically, I like to do this just to gain some blood flow into the chest before we do any other exercise. Get a nice sweat going, and as well as activate those muscle fibers and tell them, hey, we're about to get an intense training session on. Typically for the warm-up, the pre-exhaustion cable flies, I like to do 3 sets of about like 15-20 rep range. Nothing too heavy, we're just trying to get some blood flow, so I like to keep it light. Alright guys, so when we start off our push day, I like to start off with an incline movement. Any kind of incline movement, whether that is an incline Smith machine press, an incline barbell press, an incline dumbbell press, or an incline machine press. Out of those 4, I usually select one of those. And for the rep ranges and the sets, they're always the same depending on which one I choose. In this video, I'm going to take you guys to the incline Smith machine press. Here, I like to do 3 to 4 sets, and the first 3 or the first 2 sets, we do volumized sets, meaning moderate weight with about a 10, 12, maybe even 15 rep ranges. This will help to build lots of blood flow into that upper chest right before our top set. So when doing an incline Smith machine press, quick tip to improve your form. When you grab the bar, right, as soon as you grab the bar, make sure you guys tuck your elbows inward. When you tuck your elbows slightly inward, this will help to focus on your upper chest better and neglect the shoulder contraction. See, when we do a bench press, sometimes the shoulders could get involved, and to minimize that involvement, slight elbow movements like tucking in them closer to your body will help to improve the focus on the chest. Another thing is to roll those shoulders backwards and lift your chest up before you do the movements. So keep the chest lifted high, roll those shoulders backwards, tuck the elbows in, come down to chin level, hold for 2 seconds, press, and repeat. So this will help to really focus on the upper chest in your incline press movements. Our top set is going to be our last and heaviest set. With my top set, I like to typically do 6 to 8 rep range. focusing really on that mind-muscle connection and focusing on the negative as we are trying to build a really good contraction in that incline movement. Right after I do my 6 to 8 rep range and I complete my set and my top set, I immediately go into what I like to call a drop set. So what is a drop set, guys? A drop set is when you do your set followed by lowering the weight that you have and going for another set of reps right after with no pause. Now, for our second exercise, guys, I go into a flat chest press, whether that is a flat barbell press or a flat dumbbell press or even a flat machine press, depending on how I feel. What I recommend you guys do is focus on the barbell. You want to build that compound strength, right? A compound movement is a barbell bench press, but we can also go with a dumbbell bench press. So in this video, I stick to a dumbbell bench press. Now, typically when it comes to a flat pressing movement, I like to stick around 3 sets of 8 to 10 rep range. On these 8 to 10 rep range, I want you guys to focus on your form. The biggest thing in building an aesthetic physique is building that mind-muscle connection, right? Building the ultimate aesthetic physique is the same as building a bodybuilder's physique. Bodybuilders, they train to perfect their physique. They train to build a proportionate physique. So this workout, what I want you to really focus on is how to build a better mind to muscle connection. Don't try to make cheating reps. Don't try to ego lift. Don't try to do things out of the ordinary. Now, moving into our last chest exercise, I like to go into a cable fly movement or a pec deck fly machine. And with the cable fly movement, guys, typically I like to do only 2 sets here, and these are going to be a very volumized sets. I like to stick to 2 sets of about a 15 to 20 rep range, and towards the end of the repetitions, I like to do some pauses, whether that's in the stretch position or in the contracted position. This will help to really squeeze out the last bit of energy you have for your chest right before we go into our delts. This will also really build up a lot of resistance in your chest to really break down those muscle fibers. Once we are finished off with our chest exercises, guys, I like to go into the delts. Specifically, I like to start off with a lateral delt movement. So now as we go into our shoulders here, the one exercise I go into next is going to be the lateral delt raises. This can be on a cable machine, on a cable lateral machine, or dumbbell lateral raises. My gym doesn't really have the best equipment for shoulders, so I normally like to do free weight dumbbell lateral raises. And here we really focus on volume. You really want to cap those delts, right? And the lateral raises helps to bring that nice aesthetic balance to your physique. Now, every time I do lateral raises, I usually do 4 sets of a 15 to 20 rep range. Nothing heavy, just making sure that we are focused on the laterals as much as possible and not cheating our form. So one tip I want to tell you guys when you do the lateral raises is lead with your elbow. So a lot of people, leading with your elbow means elbows coming up first, right? Rather than your hands coming up first like this, you don't want this form. The form you want is with your elbows coming up first. So when you start to come up with your elbows first, then you know that you're working those laterals the right way. So just doing 4 sets of a 15 to 20 rep range, getting as much volume as possible into our shoulders. Now with lateral raises, I like to keep these volumized and not too heavy. You want to really focus on perfecting the form. Because your lateral delts are a major big muscle group, it's really difficult to really target them. So what I found throughout the years is to do more volume and to really burn them out with a moderate to light weight rather than doing heavy weight. Moving into our 5th exercise, we are going into a shoulder machine press. I either will go into a shoulder machine press, a shoulder dumbbell press, or a military overhead press. Out of these three, which one you choose is up to you. I like to do a machine press as it will help me to focus on the mind to muscle connection better. So here we are doing 3 sets of 8 to 10 rep ranges. Moving forward into our 6th workout, guys, we're starting off with our tricep. So with tricep, any kind of cable pushdown workout is always good. So with a tricep movement, guys, I really focus on a full range of motion. So you want to come all the way down to an extended position, hold it there for 2 to 3 seconds, and then come all the way back up and repeat the cycle. With this, guys, I like to do about 3 sets of 12 to 15 rep ranges where I'm trying to achieve failure with all 3 of my sets. Going into the last workout of the day, I'd like to incorporate any kind of dip or dip machine workout, as this will help to burn out my triceps as well as target the lower chest. Whenever I do a push workout, I actually try to neglect any kind of lower chest specific workouts, as I believe they are not needed. And the reason behind this is because when you can build a upper chest, it's always going to build that muscle and droop down and form into that lower chest evenly. So there you guys have it with the first episode of achieving an aesthetic build. I don't want to give you guys too much information in this video, as I'll be sharing more information throughout each episode of this series. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like and comment down below with any questions you guys have, as I'll be putting in more information throughout the next couple episodes into these videos. I want you guys to gain as much knowledge as possible through my own experience and gain as much value through these videos. Make sure you guys try out these upcoming workouts on your next push day, and make sure you guys let me know how it goes in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.